Hi guys. I don't know if you realize this, but you can write in and ask me questions either here or on the Facebook group. So I get a lot of questions and a lot of pleas for help. And when I see a repetitive pattern, I figure that's a good idea to do a video on. And one of the things that people ask a lot is, how do I get rid of this person? Okay, so they've had a love affair or an encounter, and perhaps even it's just a friendship, and it's gone south, and they're just not wanting to pursue this any longer, and they just can't get this person to understand that they aren't interested. Okay, so I would like to share with you my answer, and I have written this, like I said, to many people over and over and over again, and so I'd like to just share with you this answer, and I call this the separation spell. And I've seen a lot of other people use this as well, and so I figure it's pretty popular. So what you want to do, and this is the hardest thing for a lot of people to understand, is you've got to let that person go with love. And the reason for that is that if you're harboring bad feelings towards them, they're constantly in your mind. And with them being constantly in your mind, harboring those bad feelings in your heart, you're keeping that attachment to them, and you want to let that attachment go, okay? So you want them to be able to let it go, and you want to be able to let it go. So you've got to truly release this person with love. And that, again, like I said, is the hardest thing for a lot of people to grasp. So what I want you to do, and this is best on a full moon, or a waning moon. And the reason for that is full moon's just lots of power. And then a waning moon, waning is when the moon is past full, and it's the time to release things, okay? So you want to release that person and release that relationship. So the waning moon is a very good time to do that. Now, if you have a photograph of the person, use you and the person, then use that photograph. And if you don't, draw little stick figures, okay? And I've got me and you. Now, what you would want to do is put your name and their name. If you know their birthday, put their birthday, put their favorite color, put color it in. They have blonde hair or red hair or whatever. Do as much as you can that would symbolize this is that person, okay? So it's the representation of them and the representation of you, and you want to be as specific as you can. That's why I said if you have a photograph of you and them together, that's best, but it doesn't have to be. You can just use drawings because it's the symbology. Okay, so you're going to need this, you know, your photo, and then you're going to need a red string. And you want to do this across a table, okay? And what you do is you cast your circle and you light your candles and you have your incense and go the whole way with this because this is a very involved ritual and you want to really get in the mood and raise that energy up, okay, during this spell. So then start the spell by saying, I release you with love. All right, so set these pictures on the table and put one part of your string across one side and one on the other. And sorry, I'm having a hard time holding this up for you. Okay? And then just keep saying, I release you with love. Move them a little bit farther apart. I release you with love. 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 Now your string is as far apart as it will go. Then cut that string. That's your last thing. And as you cut it, I release you with love. Then you want to dispose of your items, which is your picture or your paper, and your string, and bury them off of your property in the woods or in a park or on a beach or whatever. Get that off of your property because you want it to be out of your mind. If you have it in your home or in your yard or whatever, it's still close to you. It has that attachment. So you want to release it. You want it to be far away from you. And anytime you might think of that person or hear from that person or someone mentions that person's name, from this point on, just say, I released them with love. I released them with love. It's then past tense. You've already done it. You've released them with love. Okay? And I hope you enjoyed this simple little spell. Magic doesn't have to be complicated. The simpler, the better. Okay? Have a good day, guys.